The next approach that we will talk about is called early and frequent feedback. This means that we get early feedback from the customer, and this feedback is frequent. It happens at intervals, like we said, of weeks or months. When we are using sequential development approaches, waterfall or V model, the customer sees the product one time only at the end of the life cycle. In this case, it is too late for the development team to address any issues that the customer may have. So if the customer has a problem, we say time is done, you get your software, we get our money, and we don't work together at all. Okay, so the customer most of the time is not 100% satisfied with the software that we did. When we use agile software, we have short iterations, like we said, and each iteration at the end of it, the customer sees the product and he gives us feedback on what he sees. This means that we can take the changes that the customer wants and add them to our product, and this makes the customer happy. At the end of the life cycle, the customer gets exactly 100% what he wants. So, early and frequent feedback helps us, the team, to focus on the features that have the highest business value or that have the highest risk. How do we know this? By talking with the customer. When we talk with the customer, we notice that he is talking about some features most of the time. This means that these features are the most important to the customer, and these should be delivered early and in high quality. Early and frequent feedback also helps our team to manage themselves better, because our capability is transparent to everyone. The meaning of this phrase is that at the end of each sprint or iteration, we can retrospect on our behavior, what we have done, what was bad, how can we be better, and so on. So this helps us to manage ourselves better. So what are the benefits of early and frequent feedback? First, we avoid requirements misunderstanding. Why? Because if there is a misunderstanding in the requirements, we will notice it after the first iteration. Once we begin working on it, the customer will say, no, I want it in another way. But in sequential life cycles, like we said, this can't be happen, and if it happens, it will be very expensive. The second thing is clarifying customer feature requests. So what the customer wants is delivered to him early, and this makes our product reflects what the customer wants. Only we can find bugs and resolve them early using continuous integration, which we will talk about later. And also, like we said earlier, it provides information to the agile team on their productivity and their ability to deliver. One benefit also of early and frequent feedback is that it promotes consistent project momentum. Okay, our project is growing constantly at a good pace.